Hi, Sandy here. Today I'm starting a new glue book. I keep organizing my stuff. Like this is my ephemera book, and I put just a dab of glue on these pages. And when I do, I'm like, you really need to use up some of this stuff. I could just glue stuff on pages all day long. And I'm making this new book. I like these old scrapbooks that I find at thrift shops. They're vintage. They're like 16 by 11. And what do I have the most of? I have lots and lots and lots of calendar pages of landscapes. I'm calling this my Take 5 book because I'm taking 5 items. So I'm using the calendar landscapes. I have a lot of cars, lots of cars. I've cut up car magazines, car calendars. I have a lot of cars. I have a lot of people. I have a lot of birds. I have a lot of flowers. So I decided on each page there will be these 5 items on every page. Plus I can add any other random stuff that I want. And it's going to be kind of random, not really so much of a collage or theme. So this is my first page I've already done. Here's the calendar landscape. Here's a person, the car, the bird, and flowers. And I added a bug and a couple other things. And I've gone through and glued a calendar page to every page in this book already. Now I don't know if you can see this kind of pattern on here. Most of these books that I find have never been used. But this one I can see that someone has glued stuff into it and they removed it. Didn't do much damage. But for some reason things don't stick very well with my glue sticks. So for the first time I'm using watered down Elmer's glue. This is Elmer's glue and I've already watered it down. So I've glued these with liquid glue. Some of them are a little bit wrinkly. But hey, whatever. It's the creative process. And I've got 6 pages ready to go. I've gathered up things. I'm going to start with this for kind of a background. So off camera over here I'm painting glue onto this. So I just thought this would be something different and a good way to use up a lot of stuff. Get a pretty good dent in my stash because I've got a lot of stuff and I like getting more stuff all the time. Okay, so I needed that background as well as this background. It's just out of a magazine. It's almost like newsprint. And that's going to go over here. Okay, now I've got this lady. She was on the top edge of a page, so her head's cut off, so that's going to go on the top edge. I've got this flower, which I'm going to kind of put behind her a little bit. I've got a bird, and I've got a car, which will go here. So, I'm going to start with the flower because it's going to get overlapped a little bit. I used to, just stick to one glue book at a time and keep going at it until it's done. But now I'm working on a Victorian glue book and this glue book. I think I've got a few random pages made for a random glue book. I'm just kind of jumping around. Okay. I will get her lined up. I want her close to the edge. Her head's got to be lined up. She's a little bit of a mess now. Oh well. I've been using this damp washcloth to smooth things out. I like it. It's looking good. And then the car goes here. So I've got six pages ready for me to glue down. And on some of the pages I remember to gather up a few other random things just to use them up. And on other pages I haven't. Okay. I think I will try and find a couple of things to add to this page. Let's see. Here's a circle, just for no reason, and a coupon. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next page. I've got this for the background. I've got this lady, the car, flowers, and a bird. So I'm going to glue down my background first. And look at this is a cutting board from Dollar Tree. It's a mess already. I think I'll rub the back side up against that a little bit and pick up a little bit of that glue. Okay. There we go. There's my lady. At one time I got somebody gave me a flower catalog, and I cut out all the pictures and I glued them onto scraps of colored paper and made a lot of these little embellishments. And now I have to use them up. But that's okay, they're nice embellishments. I have vintage cars, like from the dirt of like 1910 cars, 1930s cars. I have every kind of car you can imagine. Okay. There's the bird. I think I need to turn it a little bit, make it more level. That's much better. That's my dry all wrinkled up, but it's an artistic creation. We'll take what we can get. Okay. Now back to this side. There's the calendar page. I've got these 50s cars, 50s and 60s, in they're like on the beach, kind of in water, looks like. Well, maybe not, I don't know. I got this water. I've got these ladies, and they're going to go here. Oh, and I'm going to just tuck this little scrap behind there to cover up the black a little bit. Then I got this water bird. It's going to go there. And then this butterfly will go there. That's my chair. I shifted. Okay. I'm going to start with this bird. Now I could have cut it out, but I chose not to. I found a small book of birds at a thrift shop. Every page had a bird on the back, and then next to it would have been the description of the bird and where it's from and things like that. And so I've got a lot of birds. Plus I like to get Birds in Blue magazine when I see it at thrift shops. There's a lot of nice pictures of birds there. Okay, I need to lay this here because I want these ladies to go. Well, I've got to get this glued down. Now this has a ragged, torn edge, and I actually want that to show. I think it makes things more interesting. Okay, so they're going right there. I found a paperback book about 8.5 by 11 by Dover. They make these books. This was 1930s women's, well, there was men's too, fashion stuff. And it was just loaded with these nice drawings. And I cut it all apart, fussy cut them all out. That took me quite a while. Yeah, another inspiration. You got so much stuff, you better get the glue and some stuff in the books. So I'm working on it. Okay. So, you know what? I think I forgot to add some flowers. I forgot to add flowers to both of these pages. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway. I've got this butterfly I'm going to add. So I got to get my flower book and find some flowers for these two pages. I can't believe I did that. Forgot to add flowers. Well, I've also got these flowers. And I'm just going to grab something. I've got this. I think that would be the top of it. So I can put that on there. And after I finish this, I'm going to have to take my glue mat down to the basement. Not to the basement. Downstairs to the kitchen. And give it a good washing. Okay. That edge don't want to stick down for some reason. I'll just okay. That's just gonna have to do. Now over here, I've got this scrap to fill in this area. This book's coming along pretty good. I've got all my calendar pages glued in. It's pretty easy to gather up those other 4 items for each page. Okay, now I've got this car. Isn't that nice? Oh, I think I gotta get these flowers. I did remember the flowers for this one. Yes, I did. I forgot them for that one. Okay, so I'm gonna put these here. Rub this down. Get my bird glued on there. Then I've got these are Tim Holtz. These people. And I've got this, just going to add some embellishments. I might go through and add some more embellishments. I've got so much stuff, it's just crazy. And there doesn't have to be any sort of reason to it, just have fun and create. Okay. I do not know why this does not want to stick down. We'll try the glue stick. Because it doesn't have to stick to that black. And I do not know what side is up. Actually, I think that side is up. I gotta flip this, make sure these aren't sticking together. Nope. Looking good. Yeah, that's getting kind of wrinkled up, but I'm not gonna let it bother me. Okay. Slide my book over again so you can see this side. I've got this scrap to fill in over here. I have to go let my dog in. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got this rustic pickup truck. And I think it'll go here. We got a buffalo here, so I kind of want to go a little bit rustic with that. Okay, we'll put that right there in the corner. Then I've got this man. That's also a Tim Holtz. And for the flower and bird, I've got this. And I'm just going to kind of overlap the scenery a little bit. Oh, it's Rosie, be quiet. I think my brother's home. He's been out today. Yeah, I hear his voice. They always bark at him. I don't know why. Okay. And I've got this circle. And I've got this little bit of ephemera, like a ticket sort of. Sorry about all that barking. They'll stop when he gets in the house. Okay, that page is done. And now on to the last page for today. Okay. So I got this scrap. I'll put that right there. I've got a lady cut out of a catalog, possibly an Avon catalog. I picked up an Avon catalog at the grocery store. Oh, I was going to glue this down. Just a little something to cover up the black background. Okay. There's my lady ready to go. Okay, and then I've got this for the flower. I think there's like almost 30 pages in this book, so by the time I finish it will have like 60 pages total when I cover both sides. Okay, then here's the car. I love my Victorian books, but when I do my random stuff, that's so much more fun. Get to be so much more creative. Okay. I had one, here we go. This is a little piece of ephemera. It's got like a peaches on it. Looks like it's upside down actually, but whatever. And I'm going to put that right there. So there's 7 pages, including the first page that I had already done before I started videotaping. And I got to keep flipping these pages to make sure they don't stick together. Yeah, that's sticking down much better now. So there you go, my Take 5 book. Got a good start on it. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.